So that is the chord melody version that I play for Gaining Jehovah's Friendship JW broadcast song. It's a pretty simple song to play as far as chords go. It's in the key of C, so it's a great way to practice your C scale. So if you're just learning that C scale, stick with that, because all of those notes that are in the melody version are in that C scale. And if you'd like to have a little bit of help with exercises, check out my other videos on C scale exercises. But let's look at this song. So it's in the key of C, so the chords that you're going to need to play this song are C, C, E, C/E. You're going to see. I'm going to include in the description below a link to the sheet music on guitar tabs, and so you'll see some chords that you can just play them as any of the chords, like C/E or A minor/E. You can just play it as A minor or just as C, but if you give it that root note sound, it makes it sound a little bit nicer. And plus, for the melody version, you're going to want to be emphasizing those notes. So anyway, C/E is just like this. It's the 3rd fret. So you're going to be borrowing the 3rd fret of your E and your A for the C/E. F, just a standard F. A minor/E, I play like this. This is also A minor 7, which also can be played open, but this makes that note stand out. D minor 7, just your standard D minor 7. D minor/G. So D minor/G is just like a G7, but you're going to lift up your ring finger. So just like a G7, but lifting up the ring finger. That gives you the D minor/G. And then in addition to that, you're going to have, did I already say F? Can't remember. Just standard A minor. You are going to have G7 as well. A C major 7, you can play it like an E minor plus the pinky on the 5th fret of your G string, or you can just play it down here, and that's fine as well. So that's C major 7. And then G7 sus4, G7 sus4 is just like your G7 again, but you're moving your ring finger up 1 fret to your 3rd fret instead of the 2nd fret of the A. So that's what it sounds like. And then backing it down to the G7. So like that. So those are essentially all the chords that you're going to need. Let me just move the camera down so you can kind of see what the picking is like here, both for the right hand and the left hand. So I made this video last night and the lighting was so bad I just decided to redo it. So I'll try to go through it as clear as possible here. But so it starts off, who is your friend? Who is your friend, O God? So that first who, I just pluck up, open C and E. And then you're going to be hitting the 2nd fret of your C for the who is, and then pluck up on your open E, your, and then pluck down on the open C for the friend. So oh, and so now you're borrowing, or you're hitting the 3rd fret of your E, which is the G note there, and going right into an F chord, and then into the A minor/E. So that phrase goes, and I always add a couple fill-in notes. Like here you can add your, you can pluck your C and your E string. And And then who in your tent may dwell, who, that's D minor 7. And if you don't play that A, it really hits that melody exact. So, and then lift up on your, off of the C, off of the E string, lift up your pointer finger. So, at the same time picking up on that E with your pointer finger. And then for tent, we're going D minor slash G. Just play that chord through, G7, and then C, C major 7. So that phrase goes, and then A minor 7. I think in the sheet music it actually says A minor, but just ignore that. We're going to have to hit that C note. So, and then the major 7. So you're going to be alternating between your ring finger and your pointer finger on the A string there. So, while picking up on the A. And then move your ring finger to the G note again, 3rd fret of your E string. And then F, who can you, so the who. And pinky or ring finger, whichever is easiest for you, is going to hit that G note again, so the 3rd fret of your E string. And you're going to alternate between the E and then CE. So that phrase goes, okay, and then we go, who really knows you well is D minor 7. And once again, if you play it all the way through, just very light on the A, or don't play it at all. And lifting up your pointer off of the E again, off of the 1st fret of the E. And then you're going to move to the C while keeping that D7 position. And then lift up with your ring finger. And then play G7 sus 4. And then G7. All right, so that's that first part of verse 1. The second part of verse 1 and of all of the verses is identical to that first part. The only difference is the last line, living the truth for you. That last line, so we'll just go ahead and play through it down to that last line. So. And then this last line, living the truth for you, D minor 7. Once again, not playing that A. And lifting up, pointer finger again. While you pluck up with the ring finger, with the pointer finger, sorry, on the E string. G7 sus 4, G7. And ending in C. All right, so that's it. That's the whole first verse, and of course the other 2 verses repeat it exactly. So I hope you have fun with this. It's a great song to play on the ukulele, chord melody, and it really gives you practice, like I said, in your C scale.